In the land of the rising sun, nature's elegance intertwines with deep symbolism, revealing serene landscapes that overflow with meaning and complexity. Here, tradition merges beautifully with the natural world, and the concept of choice holds significant importance within the cultural fabric. Every decision we make, no matter how small or large, has the power to shape our legacy in the world of koi. As we explore the delicate art of selecting koi in Japan, we come to understand the profound impact these choices have on our reputations. Each koi selected not only leaves a lasting impression on the farm, but also transforms the experience of the lucky new owner, creating a bond that goes beyond mere possession. Selecting the best koi in Japan is no easy feat. It takes a keen eye for detail and a lot of focus. For me, it all starts with breakfast. It's the fuel I need to tackle the day ahead. So, I make a quick stop at the local convenience store to grab something to eat before I hit the road. When I finally arrive at Torazo Koi Farm, I'm struck by the scene before me. The greenhouse is buzzing with life, filled with dealers from all over the world. I spot familiar faces from China, Thailand, the Philippines, Germany, and many other countries, all sharing the same dream of finding that perfect koi for their clients. The event hasn't officially kicked off yet, which gives us a little time to check out the fish and make our picks. Today's setup is unique. It's a lottery draw. Each dealer picks a number, and the one with the lowest number goes first. Once that dealer makes their selection, we continue in numerical order. There are bowls placed behind the tanks for us to use as we choose our fish. The excitement is palpable, but so is the pressure. Everyone wants to find the best koi before it slips away. I know I need to identify my top 3 or 4 favorites right off the bat. It's a smart strategy. If someone before me takes a fish I had my eye on, I'll at least have an alternative ready. As each dealer takes their turn, I see so many stunning koi, and it's hard to keep track of which ones I want. The thrill of the selection process is exhilarating, but it's also a bit nerve-wracking. With each pick, I can feel my heart racing, hoping that the perfect koi is still waiting for me out there. As more dealers selected their koi, the options available began to dwindle. Each selection made by the dealers meant fewer choices for those who followed, creating a sense of urgency among us. Since I had a later number, many of the fish I had prioritized had already been taken by the time it was my turn, which was disappointing. Nevertheless, I understood that this was the nature of the process, and it was ultimately fair. Unfortunately, I walked away this time without purchasing any koi. However, I reminded myself that I was fortunate to be in Japan for 35 days, providing ample opportunities for more harvests and koi selections ahead. Our next stop was at the top of Yamakoshi Mountain, where the Ikarashi Koi Farm is located. This farm is known for its unique breeding, specializing in the miscellaneous varieties essentially, any koi that doesn't fit into a set koi category. Personally, I didn't plan to make any purchases since we didn't have any clients looking for koi, and I wanted to be very selective about what I brought back to the States. However, that didn't stop me from taking a look to see if anything caught my eye. Upon arriving, I noticed that Ikarashi-san was not at the farm, which is not unusual this time of year. If breeders are not on site, they are typically at one of their mud ponds conducting a harvest. Some farms allow dealers to walk in and browse, similar to visiting someone's home, underlining the importance of showing respect for their property. Inside the greenhouse, I found that there wasn't much I needed, as most of the fish were 4 to 5 years old. I decided to explore the outdoor tanks to see if anything stood out. As I looked down, I was greeted by a diverse array of unique fish, with nets, floating baskets, and styrofoam set out for dealers to select their preferences. This approach allowed dealers to choose without the breeder's presence, which was both practical and efficient. I grabbed a net and carefully maneuvered it around the tank to avoid disturbing the fish. The temptation to start selecting fish was strong, but I wanted to be certain and confident in my choices. While my inner hobbyist craved every odd variety to bring back to the US, the dealer side of me recognized that this is a business. If our customers don't like a certain variety, I would be the one left, holding them at the farm, ultimately costing the business more money. Understanding the business aspect of selecting fish in Japan is crucial, which is why many dealers can't bring in every variety from every farm. We have to weigh whether the gamble is worth the risk. Though there were a few koi that I could see myself purchasing, I ultimately decided it was best to pass this time due to uncertainty about box capacity and the cost of the fish. At 2:30 p.m., another koi event was set to begin at Marudo Koi Farm. Following the successful gathering that morning at Torazo Koi Farm, many of the participating dealers were eager to attend this event as well. Each koi gleamed with color, waiting for its chance to be picked by the dealers, ready to choose their favorites. The process was straightforward yet filled with anticipation. Each dealer drew a number, and the one with the lowest number had the first pick, continuing in order from there. These moments fostered a thrilling sense of community, as dealers shared strategies and preferences, eager to secure the best koi. Some were more guarded in their choices, concerned that others might snatch up their desired selections. Today's event highlighted the Sankei variety, one of the specialties for which Marudo is well known. While the Sankei koi are striking and highly sought after, Marudo also breeds other excellent varieties like Mujimono, Yamabuki, Chagoi. As the dealers chatted and exchanged thoughts, the atmosphere was lively. For many, this event wasn't just about picking koi, it was a great opportunity to connect with others who share a common passion. It was nice to catch up with familiar faces from the industry while also meeting new dealers. Each koi had its unique charm, and as the selections began, it felt like everyone was adding their own personal touch to the day's experiences. Overall, it was an enjoyable afternoon full of shared enthusiasm for these remarkable fish. In front of you, here are a couple of selections from Marudo Koi Farm. What I really love about these selections is the body conformation and the quality of the skin. If you look closely, you'll see that each scale has a sparkle to it, which is actually called guanine. This indicates that the skin of these fish will be very youthful in the coming years. Another great characteristic of the Sankei in front of you is the quality of the sumi. Good sumi on a Sankei should be even and lacquer-like, and this is a great example of that. As the day progressed, I encountered more fish to see, with 2 farms in mind that I wanted to visit. My first stop was Otsuka Koi Farm, located at the base of Ojiya. However, I found an overwhelming number of dealers there, so I decided it would be best to return another time. I then headed up the mountain to Kano Koi Farm, renowned for its Goshiki and Hikari varieties. Upon arrival, I found Hirasawa-san outside on the phone with another dealer. I waited patiently, and when he finished his call, I asked if I could see his offerings. He welcomed me inside and showed me the various tanks and koi available. His reputation for quality koi was indeed well deserved. I requested to take a closer look at several fish, and one by one, I felt I might have found some exceptional pieces for my clients. As we finished reviewing the selections, he led us to the next room, which had a larger mix of varieties. Each tank was teeming with life. Without hesitation, I grabbed the net and got to work. I focused on netting individual varieties one at a time. I found it easier to concentrate on one variety, selecting the best ones from that tank before moving on to the next. My first pick was the Jin Shiro Utsuri variety. These are quite unique, as I hadn't seen many of this quality around Japan. After selecting a couple, I placed them in bowls for comparison. Next, I sought more Goshiki. If you're visiting a farm that specializes in them, why not buy more? The ones I chose lean toward the Nezu style, exhibiting a gray hue rather than the typical jet black. Following these, I picked some of the Jin Rin style. In the end, I was very pleased with the overall selection in the bowls I purchased from the farm. Join us on this journey in the next video, where we take you to the next day filled with harvesting koi from mud ponds at Torazo Koi Farm.